Hi, I hope you're having a great day and I hope you had a great weekend. Today we're going to talk about high blood pressure, a silent killer plaguing millions of people and even young children around the world. The point is, how does lifestyle matter? A lot of people need to be on high blood pressure medication for the right reasons, because if they're not, that high blood pressure can damage their heart, can damage their kidney and cause other problems. So you should never jump off your medication without keeping your doctor in the loop. At the same time, if you are making lifestyle changes and your systolic and diastolic starts to get better, your doctor will be happy to reduce your medication, but it has to be done in a safe way at the right time. So can lifestyle matter? Of course. There are people as we speak who no longer have high blood pressure because they've addressed the root cause of what causes high blood pressure in their body. We need to understand the power of lifestyle medicine. It's never lifestyle against allopathy. It's about allopathy with lifestyle. Lifestyle with allopathy. Where medicines are required, you take them. Wherever you can address the root cause of the problem and change it with lifestyle, your doctor will be happy to reduce your medication over time. So let's understand a little bit more about high blood pressure and how you can make lifestyle changes to make it better. Number one, we need to understand today that high blood pressure is not just your systolic and diastolic. You need to understand that if you have diabetes, it can lead to high blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, it can also lead to diabetes. They coexist together. High blood pressure can also cause chronic kidney failure or chronic kidney disease. And chronic kidney disease can also lead to high blood pressure. That's how the body works. It's all interconnected with each other. So you can't just look at systolic and diastolic and forget about blood sugar levels, forget about the functioning of your kidney and other parts of your body. Everything is interconnected in the human body. So we need to understand that. A lot of people have silent spikes of blood pressure. Sometimes we're so busy living life, we get this throbbing headache, or we suddenly feel very low, or we have a trembling in our fingers, we have a trembling in our feet, or we get these migraines and then they disappear. And we're so busy living life that we don't get our blood pressure checked. And sometimes your blood pressure could have spiked. The systolic could have gone to 150, 180, even over 200. And you still don't get your blood pressure checked because you're dealing with life, you're dealing with the symptoms. But these silent spikes of blood pressure are damaging your kidney. They could be damaging your heart. They could be damaging your blood vessels in any part of your body. And that's why it is so important for us to live mindfully. If you have these symptoms, get your pressure checked. Because if it is high, you need to do something about it. So never ignore these symptoms of high blood pressure. Because I said, many people think, hey, but Luke, I've never had high blood pressure. But you're going through a stressful event in life right now. You're sleep deprived. You've become sedentary. You're eating the wrong foods. You could be having silent blood pressure. And if you don't get it checked, it could be harming you. We've seen patients whose kidneys literally get diseased because of silent blood pressure spikes. So it's always important to keep your doctor in the loop and get the symptoms checked immediately. All right, let's talk about lifestyle. How does lifestyle matter? Lifestyle matters with every possible disease you have. You could have the deadliest disease on this planet, but there are still lifestyle measures that you can take to improve, slow down progression, improve quality of life. When it comes to high blood pressure, let's talk about food. Foods which are rich in nitrates can lower blood pressure. How does this work? Nitrates convert to nitric oxide. Nitric oxide works as a vasodilator. What is a vasodilator? Your blood vessels basically dilate, allowing blood to flow freely, dropping your pressure. So yes, your foods like beetroots, your foods like green leafies, like your kales, your spinach, your cabbage, meats if you're non-vegetarian, citrus fruits like oranges, pineapples, sweet limes, even lemon water. They have amounts of this. Why did I say meats? Because certain meats are rich in L-citrulline and L-arginine, which also work as vasodilators. Sometimes your doctor or your functional medicine expert or your nutritionist may put foods that are rich in L-citrulline in your diet. Foods like pumpkin seeds, like hummus, that is your garbanzo beans. You can also have watermelon. These are foods which are rich in L-citrulline. What does L-citrulline do? It's a precursor to L-arginine, which works as a vasodilator. Nitric oxide dilates your blood vessels. Some people will even use L-arginine. So L-arginine foods or even supplements are known to reduce your blood pressure. But always check with your doctor before that, because some of these work so well that your blood pressure can now actually fall and you can move from hypertension to hypotension, and that could be dangerous for you. So remember, whenever you're working to change your blood pressure levels naturally, keep your doctor in the loop so that they can work with your medication. Because sometimes a glass of beetroot juice works so powerfully, your blood pressure can fall immediately. So it's also important to keep your doctor in the loop that you're making these changes, because when your blood pressure falls, your doctor will reduce the dosage of your blood pressure medication. So that's the power of food when it comes to this. I also want to go back to the point of your kidneys. If the health of your kidneys are not good, when you have poor kidney function, you have more water retention. You have salt retention. Salt retention leads to water retention. Water retention leads to increased blood pressure. So it's also important, if you can't figure out why your blood pressure is high, check your kidneys. Get your kidney function tests done and take it on from there. Now let's talk about exercise. If you're sedentary, you can have blood pressure issues. If you're working out and training like a beast without recovery and proper nutrition, your blood pressure can also go up. So it's very important for us to understand you need to move. Aerobic, anaerobic, exercise, all of this is important for you. Your workouts have to be holistic and consistent. More than intense, they need to be consistent. The more you move, we've had patients who have walked off their high blood pressure. They've gotten to regular walking, dietary changes, sleeping better at night, giving up bad habits, and their blood pressure goes. The doctors remove them off their pills. So exercise and movement is extremely important, bringing us down to sleep. If you are sleep deprived, your blood pressure will be higher. That's just how the body works, I'm sorry. That's just how the human body works. If you are sleep deprived, you will have problems with your blood pressure. You need to improve your sleep, your rest, your deep rest, your recovery for your blood pressure to reduce. And if you do this, guess what? You start to handle another important trigger of blood pressure, which is stress. We know today chronic stress is the root cause of most people's high blood pressure. In fact, most people on medication are on medication, and your doctors even told you you're stressed out. Calm down, take it easy. Because what does stress do? Cortisol, adrenaline, we're in the sympathetic nervous system, our arteries tend to be constricted and we increase our blood pressure. This causes damage to the arteries, which then increases plaque, storage of plaque, blockages. So you need to understand, everyone in life has stress. What are you doing about it? How attached are you to it? The more stress you have, do you have more relaxation? Or is it only stress, stress, and stress? And that brings us to the solution when it comes to stress: deep breathing. You can lower your blood pressure in less than 5 minutes by slowing down your breathing. If you're stressed out, having a panic attack, your blood pressure is increased, just by slowing down your breathing, longer inhales. For example, your inhale is 5 seconds or 4 seconds, your exhale should be 10 seconds or 8 seconds, a ratio of 1:2. If you cannot do that, even same cycle breathing, what is that? My inhale is 4 seconds, my exhale is 4 seconds. My inhale is 4 seconds, my exhale is 4 seconds. There's no need to hold the breath. You can do same cycle breathing, or you can do slow inhales and longer exhales, and your blood pressure will reduce. How? How does that happen? Because the moment I move into the parasympathetic nervous system, my cortisol drops, my adrenaline drops. I may have problems in front of me, but I've tricked the body into moving from sympathetic to parasympathetic, and everything gets better. My breath gets better, my blood pressure falls, everything changes. It is so important for us to understand this. And if you're really stressed out, lie down and deep breathe if you want your pressure to fall down even further, even faster. Okay, so this is how you add lifestyle to high blood pressure. Please understand, just because you're on a pill doesn't mean you're okay. The idea is, if you need to be on a pill, because a lot of our patients have to be on a pill. They have uncontrolled diabetes, they have CKD, they have all of these issues together, and sometimes the pill will save their life. But for everyone else who needs a lifestyle change, lifestyle can replace that pill. But keep your doctor in the loop, do it consistently, show your doctor how your systolic and diastolic is coming down with your changes in lifestyle, and most doctors will be happy to get you off that medication. And that's why lifestyle matters. when you make these little changes. Because guess what? Today, that one pill that you're taking may not be enough. Because after a while, you need the second pill. Then you'll need the second kind of pill. Sometimes blood pressure medication patients are on 3 to 4 different kinds of pills. You need to understand the root cause is what you need to address. Because high blood pressure is not natural. It's not good for us. We're meant to have high blood pressure when we're stressed for short periods of time. But when we're chronically stressed, it is going to not just destroy our health, it's going to make us age very, very fast. And all the longevity pills in the world cannot undo what nature can, which is rest, recovery, good food, emotional stability, great emotional wealth, and taking it easy in life. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you.